Hello, everybody. Ahoy. Welcome back. We're back. We are back. We are back. We spent the last week in Prague at a DayZ event. And here we are, back playing the game again for the first time for a week, or in my case, 2 weeks. So we're glad to be back. If you're happy to have us back, drop a like. If you remember who we are, if you missed us, then hello again. Welcome in, Revenge, Grumpy Gamer, Yidman, Andreas, Robert, welcome in, Trix, Ty, Barnold, Andre, Call of Duty, welcome in. Yeah, we spent the last week in Prague doing fun things. We can tell you all about it. So welcome back, everybody. Drop a like, and we're on Chernarus, official Chernarus today. Welcome back, Seth, Dave, Christian, Trix, Erin, Gareth. What has everyone been up to in the last week? Comment down below. It's been a lot of fun. We've had tons of stuff going on. We've been mega busy. But we're back, and we're back in Electra too. So Luke, hello.
Hello, everybody. It's good to be back. It feels weird to be back. We haven't played DayZ in a long time. Too long. Although actually we did play on our trip a tiny bit, which we'll tell you about as well.
We've been surviving
in, guys.
DayZ in real life. And we're back. I guess we have a little loot around. We're unofficial today, so...
Yeah, it feels weird. Feels weird. We've missed you guys, and I'm glad to see you've not left us. You're still here. You've came back to us. Hello, everybody. Oh, no, Petra gifted out 5 memberships. Thank you very much, Petra.
Thank you, Petra.
Too kind. Way too kind. Thank you. I could have gone.
They, so do I. They went out to Yidman, to Jings, to Justa, to Tommy, and to Noxie. Thank you very much. Right, if you've got questions about where we've been, chuck them in the chat, and we'll answer the ones that we can. We do have a few videos and photos to show. Not many at all. I just whacked some off my phone, so we can show you that at some point in a minute. But
good player.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Drake, thank you. Welcome back.
Drake, thanks, Drake. Yeah, we recorded some videos too, so you may see a video of some of the stuff we got up to on our channel coming soon.
Yeah, so I tell you what, I see some people in the chat who don't even know where we've been, asking where we've been, and basically we were invited by DayZ to go to Prague with a bunch of other content creators. And they had some sort of event, I suppose. So we've spent the last week hanging out in Prague and at a post-apocalyptic festival with a bunch of DayZ content creators. Some of your favorites, I'm sure, were there. So we made a load of new friends. We spent an entire week with the DayZ team, devs, in Prague. And I tell you what, it was a lot of fun.
It was incredible.
Welcome back. Severe kazoo withdrawal. Need more kazoo. Cheers, lads. Hashtag Gurabaker.
Thank you very much, Matthias. Kazoo withdrawal. Thank you, Matthias. We are back. We are back.
Gary Baker was not there. Couldn't make it.
Yeah. It's going to sound really obvious, but there obviously are things that we can't say. But there's a lot of things we can say about the trip in general. So, yeah, expect us to say, like, oh, we can't answer that a lot today.
We're under... we signed an NDA, so we can't speak about certain things. All I can say is subscribe to our channel to get, all the latest updates and information. Make sure you subscribe to freshspawns with notifications turned on so you don't miss any information.
Well, I forgot how to play. I barely knew before I went, but I'm definitely trying to remember now. What can't you tell us? Oh, that's a good way of doing it. No, we've got to be careful. Peter, welcome in. Tacos. Tacos. Did I get an answer to my shotgun issue? I've mentioned it to a few people, but no one was like concretely... No one knew exactly the problem, but they've pointed me in the right direction of people who would. Dave has just gifted out 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Dave.
Dave Fleming, your legend, thank you. Went out to Sean, Gaptizer, Wes, On Fly Media, OSG. Thank you very much, Dave, your legend.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you very, very much. Dead zombie in the middle of the street near PD.
It's not me. Gotta play around.
Gun. Hang on a second. Hello?
Let me know if you find a battery.
Who are you?
A guy.
Good to be back.
Player in
Good to be
PD.
back. Oh, okay.
Friendly?
Are you? Of course I'm friendly.
Yeah, I'm friendly too. What's your name?
What's up, Haley? Darkside Yuki, boys.
My name is Dave.
What are you doing,
How are you
Dave?
doing? Just reloading.
Why are you reloading, Dave?
Because I don't know.
Is that you?
It's me.
Oh,
It's me. It's me.
Just
He's
for
on
my
it.
protection, you know?
We'll protect you, Dave. What gun have you got?
Are you? I'll be cool.
Yeah. What do you want to do, Dave?
I just got a Glock.
He's got a Glock, that's scary. I've only got a Spotter. You got a Spotter. We'd have to pepper him if we want to kill him.
Which beer did you like the most? My favourite was the one
How
that they
we
brought
gonna do
out
this
when you
now?
said 1 beer, please.
Like, I'm just trying to kill this guy on the fucking car.
You killed someone?
No, I tried to get the guy. You know the guy who's driving around?
No, there's someone driving around.
Yeah, with a car. He's fully geared.
I'm going to crush you into the dirt, Dave.
Oh, damn. That's not good.
Fed up of his nice attitude.
I guess I'm gonna go across the street and.
I can't remember. How are you supposed to do this stuff?
How you been doing with these people? We
The front door's locked,
point.
by the way.
Shall I lock the back door?
Yeah, let's go and leave him in
Lock him
there.
in.
Well, hang on, don't lock me in.
Jesus Christ. He could shoot us from up there. I'm gonna go across the road.
Okay.
Or we go on the. Although, yeah, I remember how to deal with this.
He's on top.
Coming back to me. Top.
Welcome home.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay, Dave, mate. Jeez. Have a day
He
off.
shot you.
Have a day off. He shot me multiple times. Was it something I said?
I'm up in the blue door.
Okay.
Wonder if you
J
could-
Church.
You could distract him. Oh, he's in top floor. He's shot down. He's shot down.
He's probably pushing me, if I had to guess.
I feel incredibly rusty.
All right. Anyway, what were we saying? J Church, thank you very much. Welcome home.
Oh, it's good to be home, J Church.
It's good to be back. It's good to be
Good
back.
to see everyone.
Let's deal with Dave one way or another, and then we can tell you all about the trip. If you have questions about the trip, get them in the chat, and we'll try and answer the ones that we can. Which is going to
I
be...
don't see Dave.
Dave might be pushing my direction, which is back the way we came, to the back street.
But he's locked in. I don't think he's left.
Oh, he's locked in, mate. Don't think he missed a shot.
Oh, he's top floor still, top floor. The car's driving past. There's a car. He was telling the truth.
Oh, I know. I was sort of joking.
Oh, he's down. He's knocked out in the alleyway. He jumped off the roof.
Hang on. I'm coming over.
Oh, he's back up. He's back up. No. Zombies blocked me. He's somewhere. He's run off.
Quickly.
Sort of quickly, yeah.
The alleyway, the scaffold alleyway.
Yeah, but he's legged it towards Kamishova, that direction.
Do you think he was bleeding?
Yeah, probably. I'm in the alleyway now. I'm gonna see if I can find him. He might be in that doorway.
There was a little house next to the PD that had the door closed.
I'm going on the scaffolding. Got on a roof. Got on a roof. He jumped off to a PD roof and survived. Whilst I was badly shooting at him. By the way, I am terrible.
Did they book you extra legroom on the plane? What do you mean by that?
Oh, he shot at me!
Where?
He shot at me! Towards PD somewhere, I'm not sure. I climbed on the roof, you know the roof like next to PD, and he shot me in the back.
Someone's in the corner building. Is that you?
No, I'm on the roof. I'm on the roof. I've just seen him, I think.
Where?
Down by the shop. One's down by the shop.
What shop?
They shop on the corner. The glass windowed shop. The big shop.
Okay.
Oh! I've just been shot one more time somewhere.
I don't have a clue what's going on. Someone is
on the
directly opposite PD.
Yeah, he's shooting at me.
Someone's up there, I'm pretty sure. Hello? Hello? I think there might be 4 of us. Okay, he's either locked himself in up there or he's coming down.
Oh, I see him. I know where he is.
Where?
Like you said, I think opposite police station, orange door, top floor.
Yeah, there's someone in there for sure, but there's also someone round the corner in the courtyard in a very similar building. Top floor. Welcome in, Hound. It's good to be back. This is an interesting fight.
I think he's going down.
I'm out the front door. Droppy, it's good to be back. Missed you too. What's that?
Oh, that's the one towards the shop.
What gun was
the
that?
shop guy? Well, everyone's got a sporter. I'm gonna reload.
Oh, extra legroom. Do you know what? I've done 7 flights in the last 2 weeks, I think. Something crazy like that. Oh! That was me.
What happened?
Just had to shoot. How was the trip? It was very, very good. Give us 1 second.
It was actually incredible. I loved it. I loved it. Good people, good time.
There's someone there.
Who's that? You?
Peppering someone 3 times with a sporter. He's top floor, courtyard, side on. He's been hit 3 times with a sporter, so he's going to have to bandage. I think he's laying down.
That might be Dave.
If you want to push anyone, it's him, and it's right now.
Yeah, can do. Back door, front door.
I don't think it makes a difference.
Blue door.
I'll meet you in the courtyard. I'm at the bus. Yeah.
Yeah.
That to your left now, up those stairs, top floor. He's been shot 2 or 3 times. Oh, hang on, there's a zombie between us.
Oh, no, he's cut me down to red health, bastard.
Are you pushing upwards?
No, I've got pinned in.
Right, lock him in. What?
What? Is he coming?
No, I punched you.
Oh. Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, we've got some pictures and stuff we'll show you in a minute. I didn't expect this to be as chaotic. Whoa!
Dave.
He might be up and behind us if he's smart. Hang on, there's a gun on the floor.
The dead guy.
Maybe I killed
Did he
him.
die?
I think I killed him.
Oh!
I have now.
Oh god. I remember why this game's good. No.
Oh yeah. Right, I've got the rack. Okay, I'm gonna take what? Well, I'm gonna get out of here
Do it,
basically.
you can carry. Oh, Hounds missed everyone from the chat. Yeah, what's up, guys?
Oh, I ruined his backpack. Okay.
Good
Let's
old
have a
action
breather.
DayZ. We wanted the chill one,
That
but
door.
let's play Chernarus. Let's play chilled out Chernarus. It's gonna be you know, we can talk to the chat a lot. Yeah, it'd be nice and easy mode. It's crazy.
What's going on here?
Good morning, Nick. It's been a lonely week. Ah, we're back. Don't worry, we're back.
We're back and we're
In
not
the
going
full
anywhere.
Swing.
Okay. Need to quickly scan what I'm gonna bring or not bring here. Gonna bring that. Gonna bring that. Bring you some of that. And then I'm gonna escape with everything. I could do with a second rack, maybe? Let's go. While we're alive. I think there might be someone down here. Let's find out. Right, which spawn did you get?
Wesley, good morning. I got a bad spawn, so I'm gonna try and respawn.
Okay.
Um,
Right. Enough of that. More of this. Right, I'm going to run into the woods for a second. Let's have a breather and let's talk about the trip. Welcome in, everyone. Crackshot, welcome back. We're finally back to our regular scheduled programming. Exactly. Yeah, so we took the last week off streaming because we went on a business trip. We went on a business trip. Not a lot of business was done on the business trip, but we went to Prague and we met loads of content creators. And it turns out that all the DayZ content creators are lovely people, and we made loads of new friends, and they're all really cool. And also so are the devs and the DayZ team. We met a lot of those. We hang out with a lot of those. Basically what happened was we flew into Prague about a week ago, and we spent 2 days just hanging out in Prague, drinking beers and doing some stuff, just like hanging out. On the Thursday, we walked to Tizzy. We all walked to Tizzy, real life Tizzy, and explored Tizzy in real life.
Which was the nightmare, in a way. We walked 15 miles that day. And no one was really expecting that or prepared for that. And everyone's feet were shredded.
But yeah, really cool.
It was insane.
We did loads of recording that day. We'll talk more about that in a minute as well. And then after that day, on the Friday, half the group went home. They flew home. But we were in the extended stay group, and we went on to a post-apocalyptic festival, which felt like another trip all in itself. It was also incredible. So we spent 3 days. 3 days at a 3 days at a post-apocalyptic festival. It felt like the longest week ever, but also it went very fast at the same time. So yeah, we went to DayZ offices. We did tons and tons of cool stuff. The best way of doing it is probably me to change screen and show you some photos, actually. And the second best way of doing it is you asking questions and we'll answer them, because it's hard to think of what to say because so much happened. I'm going to run along the coast.
Yeah, let's look at some photos and then we can talk about what went on.
Paul got hurt in a way, not on the trip. Well, on the trip, but it only really realised it when he got back. He got a big tick bite, right? Or an insect bite.
Yeah, you got bit by something and it got really bad. Didn't have the best luck with that sort of stuff.
Unfortunately, I see a lot of people asking specifics about DayZ news stuff. We can't say anything to do with that right now. We're like literally legally not allowed, so we can't say anything about that. But just stay tuned. Stay tuned,
Yep.
and there will come a time where we can.
Subscribe to the channel because we will be able to tell you at some point all about it. So you don't want to miss that. Did we shoot guns in real life? You know what? I very nearly did. You know when you'd gone home and it was like a couple of us left. We actually called a gun range, and like our flights was like in a few hours, and they didn't have enough. We couldn't get there in time, but I very nearly went to a shooting range. But it's still on my to-do list and like my bucket list of real life things to do.
Favorite beer? We had loads of Staroye and Radagast and Kozel. I think they were the three main ones.
We had some gold cocks as well.
We did indeed.
So we didn't know what it was, but it was in some danky ass bar in the basement. It stank of mold. But it added to the experience. And then there was a blackboard, and it said gold cock on it. And we didn't know what they were, but we ordered a bunch of gold cocks. Turns out it was like whiskey. It was like a whiskey. And turned into a very good night.
Didn't have a grog. Over there, grog was like a hot drink. And I tell you what, the weather some days was roasting hot. I'll tell you what, right, what I'm going to do is this. I don't know if you want to tune in too. But
yeah,
if I press that button, this is... We got some photos and stuff. We got some photos and stuff. Press that. If I press this, and then I press this... Hang on. That. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Precious 14 hype.
We can show you some photos. Freakazoid, thank you very much for 48 months.
That's insane. Thank you, Freakazoid.
That is
a very long time.
Huge. I saw some people ask who went, which is a good question. We could probably give you in these photos you'll see, not everyone is in every photo, obviously. But we had some really cool people there. This is on one of the Tizzy ramps. So imagine at Tizzy, you know, the massive concrete ramps, which, by the way, Sal was telling me, you assume they're for, like, military, I don't know, missiles or something, but actually they each have a radar system or something that does... One of them does X coordinates, one of them does Y, one of them does Z, and they're used to, like... talk to each other and like shoot down any missiles that are attacking. They're like I don't know what the right word is, you guys know. But yeah, people think they're helipads, sorry, but they're not, they're something else. Anyway, this is Steve, who works for DayZ, or Saltish, I think his nickname is. Geek FPS. These two losers are me and John. This is Minder. And we got Mike Doherty, we got Lexi, we got Amish, Mr. Gibbon, Lady Adventure, Ariana. I think that's Trey. This guy was a press guy called Wojciech. This is Scotty, who works for DayZ. Holly Rex and Sour in the back there. And this isn't everyone, but this is a big group of us on the day that we went to Tizzy. Which is pretty cool. We were doing DayZ poses. That was that. I think there's another one where we're not as well.
Yeah, I was pointing because I was doing a DayZ emote. I wasn't just pointing at something.
So yeah, there's that one. If I press this and then this, we'll do this in order. There's another non-DayZ emote version. We've got a whole video where we we took our proper cameras and we went to Tizzy, but we recorded a proper video. So these are just photos I had on my phone, but we have tons of recordings of Tizzy, exploring Tizzy, on our cameras. So eventually, we will have a proper video out on that. But everyone was super nice.
Everyone was lovely. The weather was insanely sunny and nice. It was a fantastic time, especially the Tizzy stuff, which we'll talk about more later.
Should have done a touching grass video at Tizzy. We thought about it. Well, we sort of did. We did like an exploration one. We didn't sleep there though. Yeah, so that's us on Tizzy Ramp. That's us on day one. We were like the first group to arrive. Once again, you've got Geek, Lexi, John, Minder, me, Ish, and Lady Adventure. Very, very nice group. Which one is TRMZ? He wasn't in that last photo because he didn't come to Tizzy, basically. Did you find out what's up with your buckshot issue? Not really. I spoke to some people, but they were like drunk conversations. So either I don't remember the answers, or I didn't explain myself well enough, or the person I was talking to was too drunk, and nothing got done. But I did get pointed in the right direction to places where I can get an answer, basically. Drinking fancy coffee. That's a tea, mate. That is a tea. What else have we got? This is us. Is this weird? Is this fun? Do you like looking at our holiday photos? I don't know if you do, but this is us.
It was a real good trip.
Prague has like a big atomic? Not atomic, clock. What's the clock called? I don't want to say atomic. Basically, this big clock. This is the courtyard where the big clock was.
The famous Prague clock. You can Google it. Famous Prague clock.
Oh, also, these photos I've nabbed from other people, so shout out to someone like Lady Adventure who took the photos that I've nabbed. Sure she won't mind. So that's that. What else have we got? We went on Pedlos.
Automated. Astronomical. Maybe
Astronomical.
Yeah. It's a very fancy clock, especially for the year it was built.
Why didn't Paul go to Tizzy? Tizzy was a massive adventure. I did 35,000 steps that day, which might be the most steps I've ever done. And halfway in that adventure, we went to... Oh, that would have been cool if I got photos of this. We went to there's two Bohemia offices in Prague. One of them is slightly on the outskirts of Prague. And we went there where they were recording motion capture. So we went to the second office on that day where they did motion capture, and we were watching them like they were practicing running animations in like one of those big suits with all the balls on them, and so we saw where like armor was being made. We saw them recording actual animations of like vaulting and stuff, loads of the gun props. And anyway, that was halfway through the day, and some people went home at that point, and then some people went on to Tizzy. So not everyone actually went all the way to Tizzy.
Yeah.
Drake.
We got to see behind the walking simulator.
Yes. And this is HB Happy Bombs, who also wasn't in the previous photo. Is also a legend. Walking simulator in real life. It really was. But it's all on video. We ended up, because we accidentally got the wrong bus, which dropped us off in a slightly wrong place. So we extended our day by about an hour and 30-minute walk. But we ended up walking through what looked like armor reforger towns. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the trip, to be honest. We were just taking photos of road signs that looked like DayZ, maps, you know, like those typical maps that you see.
Yeah,
that
you may have seen. I posted a well photo in the Discord. That was one of the ones that we saw on that walk. It's like the proper DayZ well, the pumps. There's loads of them there, so they're like really common.
Yeah.
Morning, Starry. But yeah, we did loads of fun things like those boats. Like we rented pedalos, went down the Prague River, which is just so random, but so fun.
We had a lot of free time in Prague to spend however we wanted, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of late nights as well, like 3 a.m. I think I went to bed past 3 a.m. at least 4 nights out of 7.
Yeah, it was mad.
Just more photos. Oh, here you go. Here's like the whole group, which is a cool one. I won't point every single person out, but there is all sorts of people there. I'll let you have a look at that.
Yeah, we did a lot of meals, a lot of beers, a lot of good times. It was a great trip.
It really was. One day you'll cross the pond and see Europe. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
Yeah. It's worth it.
So yeah, that's the big group photo. That's basically everyone that went, I'm pretty sure, should be in that photo. Including DayZ devs and all sorts of people like that. What else have we got? Oh, and then these are going to be really out of order, these photos. Not like rude, but just like not chronological. But this thing here, this is, so on the Friday, some people came home, some people stayed on. They had the option of, everyone had the option of staying on. So we stayed on and we went to, actually, do you remember last year we stayed in an abandoned military base? This year we went back to the same abandoned military base, but it had an active post-apocalyptic festival. And this Minder took this photo. I'm sure he won't mind me using it. But it was so surreal and it was incredible. And if you zoom in, right? I can't actually zoom in. Oh, yes, I can. Costume is what's the word?
It's essential. You have to.
You
it's
have
mandatory
to
wear a costume. So every single person there is in costume, and it feels surreal. You almost forget that the outside world exists. You're all in this little, kind of big bubble. It's like a city, improvised city. It's like they've all built it out of metal and sheet metal and barrels, and there's like bases in the woods. And there's factions. And it was just a surreal experience. Probably my favorite part of the trip, to be honest.
Definitely.
And again, that was only a select few people went to this. A lot of us were like apprehensive about it because it had some interesting things going on here. And but it turned out to be absolutely brilliant. Everywhere you went, there was like something fun and crazy happening.
But like it's so hard to explain how cool it was. Like, imagine going into a Fallout village or compound, and there being people there, right? It's exactly like that. Even to the point where you could go up to someone and ask them about a quest, and there'd be actual lore to the place, and they could send you on a quest. Like, for example. We went into a little church thing, the same church actually that was on the video last year with Lax, and there was a box in the corner, and then it was the beginning of like a coordinates goose chase thing where you have to like go to one place, then go to another, and then you get rewards. There was a whole trading card system where everyone was like trying to trade for cards. It was like, it's so hard to explain how cool this thing was, but it was incredible. In fact, I've probably got another video.
It was amazing. And see that arena there that you can see. So one of the really cool events that happened was, imagine like we were up on these on the balcony bit, and there was like an arena PvP thing where like people were like wrestling, like people were fighting and battling, and there's like a champion chosen. Just unreal. So there actually is a Kuru clan. There is a Kuru clan there.
Yes, there is a Kuru clan. This is just it in the daytime. It was incredible. Did we call people by their real names or their? we learn people's real names, but a bit of both, basically. There's one here I took. It was so surreal. Oh yeah, also this wasn't put on by us. Okay, that's very loud. It wasn't put on by us, or for us. It was a public event that takes place every year. It was a Ren fair, but post-apocalyptic, yes. And then these videos are really out of sync, but here, for example, is one of our Tizzy things. This is us exploring Tizzy. This is abandoned Tizzy building. Some of the some of the things in this building are a bit like ones you might see on like a Sakau crane. We do, yes, tacos, we did indeed.
The backpack, yeah, that's Amish's backpack. It looks like the DayZ one.
But it was really cool. Like I said, we've got a whole thing, a whole video coming where we will show you all the Tizzy stuff. Just realised our characters are probably dying in game.
I'm okay at the moment. But yeah, basically Tizzy is like, it's actually like, it's a huge military base, abandoned, very similar to the real in-game one, and it is very cool. There's bunkers everywhere, and like there's weird, creepy stuff in there. And there's engines and very old like relics and stuff you can find. It's very fun to explore. I imagine it'd be very creepy at night time.
Did George do any cool parkour moves? What gave you the impression that I was capable of cool parkour? But these are just like images that I got off of my phone in a rush this morning. So that's all I've got for now. But there's loads more there. But what we should do is a quick Q&A, right? Let's just rattle off. If you have any questions about the trip, chuck them in the chat, and we can answer them.
Oh yeah, and the day I had my birthday in the crazy apocalypse place.
Yeah.
Which was a fun day to have.
Thought you were #1 ranked parkour player. Not anymore, not anymore. Right, okay. Ask some questions. Was Running Man's there? Yes. Yes.
He was there.
He was there. Paul's a legend.
We did a lame joke on Running Man's. Well, we bought Running Man's. We bought TRMZ t-shirts, and then one night when we went for dinner, we
deliberately sat next to him and across from him at the meal.
We whipped him out to get a laugh.
We had like buttoned shirts over them, and then we synchronized. We were like 1, 2, 3, and we undid our t-shirts and we were wearing Running Man's merch. We found it funny.
Love Paul.
We found it funny.
He's a good sport, and he's quite a funny guy, so we get on with him quite well.
Yeah, Paul's great. Everyone there is so nice.
Thank you, Drake. The police were never involved. No.
Unless you're talking about the role-playing police at the post-apocalyptic event.
There was a policeman.
It was like summer camp for 30-year-olds. That's sort of exactly what it was. There's so many things that we didn't take photos of, and so many things that you'll see on other people's channels. Oh, I should really we could give you a list of exactly who went. But you'll see there's people there. We tried to sort of live in the moment a bit more this year. So we didn't take as much video of like day-to-day stuff. But some people definitely took loads more cool photos. So make sure to check out everyone else.
We can probably run through this photo quickly and just mention everyone that's there.
Go for it.
I try and do it in order. You got a press guy, you got Holly Rex, press guy, Trey, Minder, Lexi, Ariana, Joito, TRMZ, Amish, some of the devs, Lady Adventure, you got Gibbon, George, Geek, Sour, Happy Bombs, devs, you got me, and then some more devs and some press.
Exactly. No, we go run the photo.
It's about everyone.
Where did you guys stay? We stayed in a hotel for the first 5 days, and then we stayed. Oh, good point. We stayed in a massive military. Imagine you're looting a military tent, a big green rectangular one, on DayZ. We stayed in one of those, and how cool is this, right? It was all of us guys, as in the content creators. It was some DayZ devs in there with us. It was pretty crowded, but also staying in the tent was the Stalker 2 dev team were in our tent. They were very cool. So we had Stalker 2 devs, DayZ devs, and us in the tent. And then on the outside of the tent was all the Grey Zone Warfare developers staying in tents, like separate tents. So we had Stalker 2, DayZ, and Grey Zone devs all staying in and around our tent, which was really cool and surreal. Rome was good too, yeah. Rome was good too. We could create a nice film together with everyone's footage. We're happy to. Well, we're doing one video on the Tizzy stuff when we went to Tizzy. Other than that, there'll be some cool videos out there.
David, we can't say anything about the information that we've been given. All we can say is make sure you subscribe to our channel with notifications turned on if you want to be the first to learn about it.
Yeah. Okay, well, for now, let's get back in game because I don't know if I'm about to die. And we'll do
I'm
that.
pretty healthy. It's also pitch black, so it's...
We'll do that again
Perfect.
soon. Okay. We had tons of fun. Of fun. Oh, I am a little bit peckish. I might whack a glow stick on. What do you think about that?
I'm in Electra, by the way, on the dock. Oh yeah, Minder's very tall as well. Actually, last year, George and Minder did a tall off. I think George slightly had it.
Yeah, and then I've been practicing a lot this year, leading up to this one.
Yeah, you've absolutely smashed him this year.
Yeah,
Well, like, it was...
he's like 2 foot shorter, so he's obviously not been...
He's been slouching a lot this year. But all in all, like the experience was just so cool. Like even on the last day, we had some time to kill. So me, Holly, Lexi, and Minder were playing mini golf, and it's a bit surreal when you sit back and go, "Oh, that's funny. I'm just sitting here, but I'm playing mini golf with Minder."
Did you have the Bohemia whiteboard? No, but some people stole our joke from last year, and they did a to-do list. But we hung out in the DayZ offices. We also hung out and had beers on the roof of the DayZ offices. Right, sorry, I'm by this. Do you want to make like a fire in a house or something? I'm on the. Do you know the street we started on? In fact,
oh, so we're close.
The house we started in, maybe.
I'm on the dock, like towards Chernarus dock, you know, where we used to chuck people in the water.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a fire in the house we started in, just because I'm happen to be here. Well, yeah, and again, we are happy to be back. It was an intense but very, very fun week. We're glad to be back. Chili, welcome back. Not really, is the answer. Wobo gave a nod to touching grass in one of his videos. What do you mean by that?
No, he didn't.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, Nash. Hey. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good to be back.
Okay. Welcome in, Nash. Was it super hot? Rome was ridiculously hot, which made Prague seem fine. But even Prague was like 30, 31, 32. When are we able to talk about it? When will more information be released? I guess just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Chance of gamma. You can have some
Hey!
gamma.
I just bumped into a zombie. Catch you later, Leyline. Yeah, we had a great time. Catch you later.
Did you come home first and head to Prague? So before Prague, I did. This is flights. I did Manchester to Paris, Paris to Montpellier, Montpellier to Paris, Paris to Rome, Rome to Manchester, Manchester to Prague, Prague to Manchester, which I think is 7 flights. But I had like literally 6 hours. Well, I had like a sleep here before moving back to Prague. But it was all very, very worth it. Right, let's chill out for a minute. I want to make a fire, but I don't actually have anything to make a fire with. Must be hard to keep it hush-hush.
I'm in the area somewhere.
Okay. I got a rack and tons of ammo. In other news, we're 11k subscribers off 700k. Oh, I see. You've got your PC built for the event. There will definitely be an event. Johnny Stash, hello. Were there any content creators there from Greyzone or Stalker? No. The dev teams were there. But no. Whatchamacallit? No content creators.
Dave Fleming gifted out 10 memberships. Thank you very much, Dave. Cheers, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. I didn't get married in Rome. A couple of people saying congratulations. Did see Ed Sheeran though. Thank you very much, Dave.
It's, equally as good, I think. 10 new members in the live chat. Thanks to Dave. Also, if you want a link to our new channel, so someone asking for one, !channel, type it in the chat. Or check the description on YouTube and you can subscribe to our new channel. There's nothing on it, but there will be.
Yeah. Thank you, Chili, for the Prime sub. Right. I need to kick into gear and start sorting my life out here. Do a bit of this.
I think I'm relooting the streets.
I need something sharp. It is dark. It is dark. What do you think of Rome? We went in March. I think going in March is smarter. I went, obviously, a couple of weeks ago. It was roasting. I'm talking like 38 degrees Celsius. Humid. And every of like I almost said main points of interest. The main points of interest were rammed. So I would go when it was cooler. It was mainly the heat that was the bad part, but the actual stuff was really cool. I'm quite into my Rome history.
I've got matches, I just realised. So does that mean we don't need a knife?
We don't need a knife, but no, exactly. Yeah, come over here and then we can.
Do you have a kindling?
I got a kindling and we can snap some. Whatchamacallit? Sticks. Can you discuss what wasn't included in the NDA agreement? We're just not going to talk about.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we're not going to talk about anything.
I had coffee this morning.
DayZ related. That's probably the safest way of doing it.
Maybe I'm on the wrong street.
Maybe I'm on the wrong street. It's that dark. I could be.
I think the sun's coming up. I think it's getting brighter.
What are your plans for upcoming DayZ videos? We're just going to do more of them.
We've got some bangers. We've got one banger one where we go on a rampage with snipers.
Thank you again, Chili.
If you like sniper DayZ content,
yeah,
we've got that coming soon. We've got some dual perspectives in the pipe work where we're separated, got to find each other. Got a real good one of those coming.
I tell you what, you'll also see on this YouTube channel, Freshspawns, a video of us doing DayZ in real life stuff, and then also visiting Tizzy in real life. So
yeah, honestly, we've got loads of good stuff coming. Tizzy real life, we do DayZ in real life, where we go and spend the night in the woods, surviving, building improvised shelters.
Did you bring
back
get
a new coffee mug? No, but we got some like new cups from that festival and stuff. Souvenirs.
I got a pretty good haul this year. I got all the maps: Sakau, Livonia, Chernarus, DayZ patches and magnets and a bag. We also got DayZ t-shirts. Also got a Grey Zone t-shirt. But no, we got pretty good. I want to put all the maps on the wall.
Is John Fooster? Yeah.
Right, I have no choice but to go toward the fountain for a drink.
Oh yeah, I'm red.
Did you get your fridge magnet you requested? I actually got 2 DayZ fridge magnets, so I guess accidentally yes. Will you play Grey Zone at some point? We played a lot of Grey Zone
Can't wait for
initially.
the next installment of the Trap-based series. Fresh is 14 trippy.
Thank you very much.
JME with the 4 months. Next trap-based installment. I'm excited for that too. Not sure when it's happening, but
Drake,
it's gonna be good.
Drake, based on things you've said in the chat, I could probably drive it round to you pretty quickly. Right, I'm going to have a drink at this fountain and then I'll... Well, to be honest, the sun's rising now. Although I have dropped a rack in a specific building, so...
Right. Loaded rack.
Yeah, worth getting, definitely. All right, chill out, zombies. Chill out, I said. Hang on, this is not good.
That's foreshadowing, Owen. Oh. Jeez.
You fight zombies at the fountain area?
Yeah.
Right, okay, good.
Jody Church, you watch some of the VODs back all week to get your freshspawns fix.
Oh,
Nice. Well, there's a lot of them to get through.
we posted a couple of videos too.
Yeah.
We actually forgot to post a third one. We've got another one. All right. Enough of that, guys.
Matter.
There's going to be a, whatchamacallit here? A stab vest. Have you got a stab vest?
I don't have a stab vest.
Well, there is one on that guy.
Cheers. Alright, let's get a drink. Alright, yeah, forget you didn't die. I died.
Change that. But I'm sure there's
What's up,
people
Howard?
around. I'm sure there's people around.
You missed the finger pistols. We could bring that back. I feel like we did that recently in the stream, maybe. The old finger pistol. Finger gun.
That was all recorded here in Electra. But yeah, short story is, we're back.
We're back. We're back.
We are back, and we made a lot of new friends while we were away.
We did, yeah.
uh,
Spent a lot of time with Sour Sweet. Some of you may know Sour Sweet. Really lovely guy.
yes. Right, we need to double back to the house.
Mm-hmm. Is Electra still your favourite city? Yeah, I think it always will be our favourite in our hearts. Just because of how
Right.
much time we should spend here.
Check the
Sour
Discord
seems
general chat.
impossibly
John.
nice. Yeah, just
Sour's incredibly cool. Definitely expect to see us and Sour doing some stuff in the future. Is the kazoo still available? Should we test? I'll press a button and see if it's still there. Yeah.
Okay, so DayZ have posted on Twitter. They posted some information, which I'm sure. Does that mean that we're allowed to say it then? We can say it, surely.
Don't know.
Well, they've said it.
Well, you can say what's on the
Surely,
tweet. You can say what's on the tweet. I don't know. Anyone can look at the tweet.
DayZ Badlands on the tweet. DayZ Badlands image It looks like DayZ with some sort of graffiti. It says Badlands. They've also put, it says June 27th. As time slips through the hourglass and the desert winds erase the past, reborn anew, survivors rise where shadows cast. The key to the official announcement lies with the DayZ community.
There you go.
Ooh,
Everyone join our Discord, and there's a link to a tweet that DayZ have just done, which is a mysterious tweet.
Badlands. What could it mean? DayZ Badlands. There's some information there you can pick apart yourselves and work out what it means. DayZ Badlands, very cool looking image there.
There you go.
DayZ Badlands.
Right, come back for the rack. Oh, so have I got one of these new scopes? Yes. Nice. Lovely stuff. Right, check that in my pocket.
Yeah. Oh, nice. The sun's coming up.
Which street was it? I think it might be down here. No. Hang on. Oh! I'm racking him. Oh, no, I'm not. Anyone got any theories about what that tweet means? I'm interested. I'm interested in your theories. I'm gonna go to town and shoot stuff. Or not. It's been a long week. Something like that. Right, I need to go find that same house quickly. Did I work out the ghost buckshots with the devs? I mentioned it. Oh, we should. I want to do a shout out to the DayZ devs. Were incredibly nice as always. We knew some of them from last year, but particular shout out to Guillaume, to Steve, to Jacob Mango. Jacob Mango is a lot of fun. But it was so fun to chat to the people that built this game and find out what they all do.
Oh yeah, they're lovely. Also, shout out to Scotty for arranging the whole thing.
Of course, yeah, Scotty.
For setting up the whole thing. So big up to Scotty. Yeah, it's really cool. Also, I want to shout out a guy named Michael, right? So we actually met a fan.
Dude, tell the full story on that one. That's fun.
I will. At the Apocalyptic Festival. It might be the first time we've met a fan in real life. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, right? It might be the first time we've ever met a fan in real life. So we told, shout out to Bogdan, another guy who works at the DayZ. So it's fun because this like sort of gets you the mindset of this weird festival. Bogdan works for DayZ, right? And he's somewhere in the apocalyptic village. Actually, he's at the casino. Okay, there was a casino. You could actually gamble. We played blackjack, and it was so much fun. Anyway, he's at the casino, and the security guard's name is Michael. And they're talking, and Michael says he's a huge Freshspawns fan. So Bogdan comes and finds me and George and says, I've just talked to this guy, and he's a huge fan of yours, and he would love to meet you. So we rush over there, and we meet Michael, and he's lovely. And he's the security guard for the casino, and it's just so cool. And we actually asked him, funnily enough, we were on a quest at the time to find a library, and he kindly helped us with that. So if he's listening, she might be. Big up Michael.
Yeah, shout out to Michael.
And if you guys ever see us in real life, come say hello. Come say hello.
Trying not to look like I'm lost, but there's part of me that completely forgot which one of these I was in. I wasn't over there. Where was I? Where did I make that? Try to make that fire.
Man, it's good to be back. It's good to have you back, Rattling Snake. It's funny. It was funny too because when we were with Michael, we were with Sour Sweet. It was us and Sour Sweet, and we rushed over there, and we went, "Oh, what about that Sour Sweet guy? He's good, isn't he?" And Michael went, "Who's that?" So that's funny. Is that you on the main road running, sprinting with a?
Mm-hmm. I can't believe it. I was so not paying attention that I've lost even the building that I was supposed to be. It was a black cabin.
Oh yeah, we're going to Tizzy as well
Oh,
today. We thought it might be fun to try and go to Tizzy.
we
See how
know
that
Tizzy.
goes.
We've explored it in real life. We've been there. It wasn't this. What am I doing?
Just forget about it.
Oh, it's here. Here. Did not think I was here. I thought I was down by the coast.
Sit shoot.
Do you have a knife? I need to eat something. Ideally, this potato.
No, but I got some food.
Yeah,
Not
so we
much,
should say
but-
we are going to repeat ourselves a lot today, first of all. But we went to Tizzy in real life. And it again, what a surreal day that was. Walking around Tizzy with a bunch of our new friends, content creators, going in bunkers, looking round abandoned buildings. And so much of it is familiar. We stopped for a picnic on one of the big ramps. Oh, spoken game. So you've got that rack now, yeah?
Yep.
You need more ammo, let me know.
Alright.
Can you get a Freshspawns and Spud Bros collab? There you go.
Spud Bros.
That's
They're like the Spud Man.
yeah, it's a difficult collab, isn't it? Because I think they sell jacket potatoes and we play DayZ. But
We can show up. Then they do that. They do it. You show up and just order them.
all right, yeah, we can make it happen.
That's the collab. Drake gifted out another membership. Drake, thank you very much. I guess we go north towards Tizzy.
Let's go to Tizzy. This is the sound of me whipping a map out in real life.
Hello, Wild. It's good to be back. Good to see everyone again.
I mean, a lot of it's. I mean, by the way, Tizzy's a faraway place. Yeah, let's just hotfoot it inland, and then work out the specifics when we get somewhere else. Thank you, Drake.
Beans, yeah, beans is the common link between jacket potatoes and DayZ. Wait, beans. Okay. I've lost you. I'm meeting up at the church.
Yeah, I'm on my way. How was the DayZ trip? Really nice. I tell you what, the way we'll do it from now on is ask questions about the trip, we'll answer them. And then occasionally, we might stop again soon and show all the pictures. But if you've got a question, ask it and we'll answer it.
Oh, speaking of sour as well. So, one night at this festival thing, I think it was me, Sour, and Minder didn't get back to bed until 6 a.m. and that was quite surreal. We were on. Oh my god, yeah, there was we were on the party bus, and yeah, it's probably what you think it is. It's a bus driving around.
You can see it from
blaring,
last year with Lax.
EDM with lights, and if it's full of people bombing it around on a dirt track. It was just so much fun. And then we ended up in a bunker. So there's like where the Apocalypse Festival was is another ex-military base. So there's bunkers, and the bunkers are occupied with different things like burlesque or like EDM bunker, and it was just too much fun. Too much going on.
Did you use a bathroom on your trip? There was portaloos. It was all portaloos. It was very
Who is the rock star of the DayZ content creators?
Who's the rock star? Everyone's very... Well, it depends what you mean by rock star. Everyone's very, very chill.
Everyone's very chill, very, very friendly.
Everyone had a very,
nice
very
and-
good attitude, and everyone gelled really well. I guess when you have so many common interests, it'd be hard to not get on with one another. But thank you very much, Kevka. Mr. Ora, welcome in.
Thank you for whoever just bought a mug. Thank you very much. Enjoy your mug. That's very extreme past 30. I'm 31 now. You're right. I should behave, right? I should behave better than that.
We can't confirm.
There's no showers either.
We can't confirm anything, but all we can do now is point you at a tweet that DayZ just did. Yeah, so go check out DayZ Twitter.
Did a tweet. There's an image. It says DayZ Badlands, and not much more than that. Anyone get sepsis? Paul got bit by a bug and he got infected or something. TRMZ, that is.
Yeah, welcome back, everyone. It's nice to see everyone's... We thought maybe you would have forgotten about us over the last week, but it's nice to see so many people back. Drop, welcome back. Chos was a welcome in.
Lieutenant Master, hey freshspawns, this is Frenchie. Hope you guys are doing well. From BI, Frenchie, good to see you again.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you. Yeah, I hope you're okay. You don't miss us too much.
Did you have a LAN party where you... So basically, DayZ at this festival, last year we went to the same place and it was... imagine going to Disneyland when it was completely shut off and inactive, and there was like no shops, everything was closed down. That's what we did last year. This year we went back and it was active, full of like 1,000 people who have all come for this same festival. So there was food shops, there was events on, there was like workshops, there was lectures, there was sporting events, there was so much going on everywhere you went. A lot of it in Czech, so we couldn't understand a lot of it, but we did learn a bit of Czech actually. But anyway, as part of that, DayZ had a presence. They had like a stall where you could go and buy DayZ merch and also play DayZ. So they had a nice little setup there. So we played a tiny bit of DayZ while we were there.
Hey, Brooke. Oh, window.
Right, I actually need to borrow a bandage. How many bandages have you got?
I don't know. I've got my one I spawned with. What are some post-apocalyptic sports? Skull footy. It's funny you say that because actually, yes, there is.
Okay.
It's called like Jagger.
Right, can I get a bandage
Jagger.
right now?
And there's the ball is the skull, and there's one of the events at the apocalypse thing.
I wish I'd
And
got
it's like
video
a
of
full
it.
contact sport.
It was like, imagine a bat with a load of padding. It was 1v1s with that, with a little bit of wrestling. It was like smack each other with these bats, and then if you get close enough, you can grapple and then wrestle, and people will like tap out and stuff. That was a really cool one. There was loads of stuff. We didn't take part in any of them, but we watched a good bunch of them, which was nice. Oh, someone just bought merch. Someone, literally someone. Thank you for buying merch.
Did you buy another mug, potentially? I don't know. There's a canister here. Pick it up. You heard we went camping in the UK and did DayZ IRL before the trip. That's correct. Old news. That is correct. We have a video of us surviving in the woods in the UK on this channel coming soon. Oh, just smacked my mouth and it smacked my tooth. There was I had a little embarrassing moment at one point. It's quite funny. We was at a restaurant, Italian restaurant, right? I wasn't paying attention. I was eating the bread from the bread basket. It was good bread. And then I had ordered wine. Me and Holly ordered a bottle of wine to share. And the lady came over and said, "Oh, do you want to try it?" And Holly pointed to me to try it. But I didn't know this happened. I wasn't paying attention. I was eating bread. And then all of a sudden I look up and Geek's sitting opposite me and he's going, "Smell it, smell it." And I was like, "What?" And I smelt the bread. And then I look up and the waitress, everyone's looking at me and they all start laughing. And they go, "No, the wine, you idiot."
Yes. Not a wine connoisseur or a bread connoisseur.
Bread smelled good though.
Unread food. I think we're going to have to stop and loot. Well, obviously we would have anyway, but we need to stop and sort this food problem out.
I've got 2 potatoes that need chopping.
Yeah, I don't have a knife yet.
Smellier. Smellier John. What else did I also fumbled another little mini. Okay. They give me a pasta, right? And they give me a spoon in the pasta. I started eating the pasta with a spoon. And then again, everyone laughed at me and go, "What are you doing?" And they go, "Oh, you got to put a fork in on the spoon and spin the pasta."
Blinking apple. Let's hope for a chocolate bar in here.
I didn't ask for ketchup. Oh, but then I started cutting the pasta with a knife and fork, and the waitress was not happy. But it's the best way to eat pasta, in my opinion. They don't understand I'm a high level, yeah. Yeah. I'm a high level Italian connoisseur. That's a sin. Hey, look. Do what works for you, right? I always chop my pastas with knife and fork. Did you do this one?
No, we desperately need a knife.
You want to eat this Pepsi Max?
Yeah. Anything to get me off blinking.
There's a jig there. There's a jig. There's a jig. I don't have a knife. You don't have a knife?
Nope.
Well, we have to keep going.
Or we have to get really crafty somehow.
We'll start stone. So stones. I saw a crowbar earlier.
I think I've dropped stuff at one point or another.
Please stop saying it. The 1/4 of me that is Italian is just screaming. I should have put it in the pasta in the bread. I made a sandwich, like a noodle sandwich.
We do have a potato, but you couldn't possibly eat that without a knife. Use a bolt to cut something. Not in this game. It's funny, that day we went to Tizzy. Like right now, these runs that we're doing, it's almost like for like in terms of stuff that you're going to see. We recorded a lot of that day, so you'll see a video of us going to Tizzy, and it's literally just everything. Like even I'm pretty sure this sign, we've seen it in real life now. Thank you, Drake.
Drake, thank you. Oh, someone's made a fire here. Dropped an eye patch. Interesting.
Eat it like an apple. I'd love to, but I can't.
Oh, the bread smells lovely. Jonathan T11 with the super chat. Thank you very much. Says, welcome back, boys. Trap base soon, please.
Oh, dead zombie. That was a not us.
Zombies. Oh, okay.
Thank you, Jonathan.
On this site, Captain Tap. Cheers, Jonathan. Couldn't tell you when the next trap base is coming yet. He probably would go this way to Staroye.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, just to be clear as well. I tell you what, actually, I'll do it as we run. I will do it. I'm going to post a link in the chat to the new DayZ tweet, and then everyone can sort of be in sync with the news. One of them. Right, so if everyone hits that link, that is a link to a new DayZ tweet. Also, reply to that tweet saying Freshspawns sent me. Freshspawns sent me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, do that.
Right, Freshspawns sent me as a reply to that tweet. But it's quite interesting. They have they've done a tweet where they've only literally just done it within the last half hour, where they talking about Badlands and also a date.
Badlands, yes.
So go to that link. It's on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. And right, Freshspawns sent me. And check that out and let me know what you think they're talking about. Welcome in, Hunter.
No. Oh, man, says, check bread is meant to be like top tier. And you're right. One thing that was, they love their bread there. Even when we went the first time, I remember it's actually one of the cool experiences of like, they had like dough and we cooked it on a stick on a fire. It didn't taste good, but it was cool. And then if you go to Tesco, we went to Tesco this year, and like they have like an assortment of like so many cool different breads. I tried one that had like, it was like Sour recommended it. It was like bread and like a custard in the middle. It was really good. But yeah, they're big on their breads in the Czech Republic, which I thought was cool. Oh, and it's all super cheap as well. Ridiculously cheap. We went to an Italian restaurant. Well, me and Lexi got there a day early. We landed on, we had like Sunday. We had like a day before. And we went to the Italian restaurant. We had a meal each and some drinks. And the total came to about £25, which is unheard of in England.
It's very affordable. Appreciate that. Ben Dance has done the old Freshborn sent me tweet. Appreciate that, Ben Dance. Something's happening.
Bread on a stick.
Soon.
Yeah, something's happening. Whoa, there's a buzz in the air, guys. Are you excited? Maybe you're not bothered. What do you think? What are you thinking? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling hungry. This next town better have food.
Someone said about cheap wine in the chat. I don't know. I thought that too. I thought all wine would probably taste the same. I've had some fancy wines and they've tasted like cheap wines. But recently, I got my hands on some really good wine. And it is how I always imagined wine would taste when I was younger. It tastes like smooth, fruity velvet going down your throat hole. And if you're into wine, you can DM me on Discord and I'll tell you which ones they are. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I could go and check in the downstairs. I think they're German. German red wines.
Name of the Asian restaurant? I can't remember the name of it. We could find out unless you remember it.
Well, which one?
The dumpling place.
Dim sum dumplings or something like that. Oh, it's so good. All they serve is dumplings, so that was their speciality. It was just a dumpling place, and I love it. It was great. I think it had like spicy duck. We went there twice. I had spicy duck, Korean barbecue dumplings.
This is official, Astro. This is an official DayZ server. I'm struggling here.
Well, we got a town to loot. Don't know if I could kill anyone. Oh, my rack is... Oh, my mag's badly damaged, so... Might jam. Does the rack jam? Probably.
I don't know, actually. Thank you to everyone who's writing. Freshspawns sent me on the reply to the tweet. Drake's done it. Tank's done it. Brian's done it. Ty Emery's done it. And Node's done it. And there's probably even more, but they got a load. Thank you very much. Ben's done it. Cody's done it. Rob's done it.
We went bowling as well with all the creators.
Yeah.
Bowling, which was fun. Did you win?
I mean, I wasn't.
So you won.
Well, technically, the press guy who was very good at bowling won. But then, in terms of content creators, me and Happy Bums tied for top. But yeah, Prague's incredible. Prague is incredible.
Played some pool. We did a lot of stuff.
Paul, as in Running Man, was in his element.
Oh,
with Paul, the sport. That makes sense.
yeah.
Running Man's is good at pool.
He's good at pool. I'm terrible at pool. Minder was very good at pool.
Happy Bums was really good at pool.
Okay, Chan, I did just pick up a meat tenderizer, so like, if we had to fish...
Well, hang on. If you were to smack a boulder, then we could smack potatoes.
Do you bake them? Do you want to bake them?
I would imagine basing here for a minute is good, because, I mean, I'm blinking, so...
If I drop you matches and a piece of paper, can you get the fire going? I'll go get some, hit some rocks.
Have you not got more potatoes?
Yeah, but
so
I need to peel them.
Oh, I see. Yes, push, but he didn't come this year, which is a shame.
There's no boulders.
Yeah, you heard Running Man's had quite a bit to say about the spawn system. He definitely voiced his opinion. It was quite funny, actually. He's quite passionately not a fan.
There's no boulders.
Hello, Bloodshot. Welcome back. Right, light that up. And I can't light it up because they're damp.
Did we pass? I feel like we will have to loot for a knife again.
Astro says, this is why I love the game, the survival aspect. Close to dying, but always surviving. I don't know about the always surviving bit. But yeah, I know what you mean. Watch me pull through and survive. Well, hey, cowboy hat. Good to have you back, Bloodshot. Really missed you. Maybe time for fishing. We could do some fishing. Rangefinder.
We could.
Interesting.
We'd have to go back to the river.
I'm hoping for a snack here just to get me through the next 5 minutes. John picked up a canister. Did you really?
Yeah, you find a stove top.
I've got a stove top.
Yeah. You've got a stove top.
And another can I can't eat.
But what is that? We need a knife still to do anything.
Yeah.
So if you see a boulder or something, let me know. I'm gonna need to
Remember where that thing was, everybody, because I'm gonna go back for it. Fruit. When we went
I've also got a pot.
When we went to Tizzy, we stopped, made a fire, and cooked beans. And some of the gang had brought tons of DayZ foods, like canned peaches, pajkas, beans. And we stopped and we had a fire in Tizzy and we cooked baked beans. It doesn't get more survivally than that.
And I shotgunned my first beer there. That's very DayZ, isn't it?
Feels like wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Thank you, Derek. Cracking reference. Come on, why don't you guys drop some food or else?
I got food.
I'm red health.
Let's meet her back up.
Well, hang on. Hang on.
Good?
Hang on. I'm not great. I'm not great. I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm dead.
What? I thought you were gonna bounce back. Oh no. Oh, what happened? Zombie overrun.
About 10 zombies.
Ah. Bloody zombies.
That didn't
Luckily, I'm
happen on
not
the
far.
trip.
There was no zombies at Tizzy when we went. Someone probably just been there.
How do you want to play it from here? Do you want to do me speed run inland and we'll just meet inland, right? So I'm Berezino. I can easily run back to roughly the middle. Should you do it like that?
Yeah, I guess if I get a map up, I can meet somewhere.
I feel healthier, but I'm further away. Right, I'm going to cut like this. About like that, and we'll work it out from here. Should have stayed with the fire. There was no fire. Yeah, we want to try and play more official, though. This is official. And we want to try and do more official. Who wants to see more official?
I guess I should try and get your stuff.
Sporter and a rack. Official is the best. Official is the best. Official is definitely the way it was meant to be played. Is that the thing there? Right, okay.
Hacker Central. You do risk running into a hacker, yeah. But if you run into a hacker, you just that's it. That is it. Your run is over. He's got to change server. Play something else. Fill up my pot.
Also, I know some of you would have missed it the first time round. We got some photos from our trip, and at some point soon, we will we'll go through them again. Only a few photos, like 10 photos, but yeah, at some point soon we will go through. Once we get like a lull, we'll go through and show you some photos. Started playing DayZ 5 days ago. And also, the biggest news, we can't tell you anything about what we, DayZ-wise, what we saw on the trip, but we can now direct you to a tweet, which DayZ have done this morning, which is, does George hog the covers? No, we were very cozy though. We were like sardines in a, well, sort of sardine tin, I guess. There's a tweet from DayZ in the chat. Go check that out. It has some interesting information on it. And if you have a Twitter account, feel free to comment freshspawns sent us, because whilst we can't say anything, DayZ can, and they have said some stuff.
Yeah, we basically were in carts. We were in like military carts with a sleeping bag all lined up in a massive tent.
Yeah.
As our sleeping arrangements. Pretty cool.
Oh, I've already got better gear than I did last time.
Really?
Scoped CR527 with a mag.
Wow. Wow, that's really good.
Do you have any tips for DayZ? Just sort of get your notepad out. We'll give a nice little DayZ notepad, so I actually do have a notepad now. And just get your notepad out and just sort of make notes when you see something that we do that's high level play, similar to what you've seen in the last 5 minutes. Sort of just jot it down so you don't forget it.
Where was that stovetop?
So it was literally you go out the building that was going to make fire in, down the road to the left. It was either I think it was on some cardboard boxes in a beige doored shed thing, garage.
Morning,
back,
boys
Dan.
and chat. Welcome back. Any good things coming? Hope you guys had a blast.
Chad, it's good to be back. Good morning. Hang on. Any good things coming? Well, can't say. We had a fantastic trip, and stay tuned to find out specifics about what's coming. But do I want a fox? I might have to get a fox. But thank you very much, Chad. Good. Thank you everyone for coming back after we went away. I haven't streamed for 2 weeks.
Thank you very much, Chad.
Okay. And we're off.
I've just killed a man. What the hell has just happened? I just went into the PD and there's a guy. He must have thought I was upstairs. He was raiding the stairs, but I was actually behind him.
Does he have good stuff?
That's so creepy. Where did he come from?
That medieval.
Oh,
God.
No, he had a single loaded P1 he was raiding with. I can't chop him up because I don't have a knife.
That medieval pub thing. So basically, we spent the first 5 days in Prague, hanging out, drinking beer, eating nice food, going to the DayZ offices, going to Tizzy in real life. And then a lot of people went home on the Friday, but everyone had the option to stay on. And if you stayed on, you went out of Prague to a, what do you call it? A post-apocalyptic festival. So that is a clip from a post-apocalyptic festival where everyone is in costume. I think people were saying it's like the only one in Europe. The other one is in like I want to say Kansas, something like that, somewhere in America. So it's a really cool opportunity to go there and get involved in something very surreal, like we've never ever seen before, and very, very cool. Yeah, it would be a bit like Fresh Fest, exactly.
Yeah, costumes mandatory for Fresh Fest now.
Exactly, yeah. I'll poke my head in some of these buildings.
You're gonna dress up like John. Go for it. What are you gonna wear?
That's lovely. Can we use euros at Fresh Fest? The one we went to was really cool. You put cash onto like a wristband thing and you pay with that. It's actually, for a post-apocalyptic festival, very sophisticated. I'll have one of them, or will I not? Yeah, have you got the full combo of the gas canister? It's quite important.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Red food, but that's okay, because I can drop that. A lot of fresh coin. Yeah, you can spend your fresh coins. Barter system. So at this festival, they had coins, metal coins, separate from your like money on your wristband. So you could barter with the coins for all sorts of stuff. You had trading cards. You each get given like 10 trading cards, and there's a full collection that you could get. It was like a video game in real life. It was honestly so well made, and everyone, there was like people playing characters, so you'd have sort of like scammers and beggars that were role-playing scammers and beggars. You had factions. It was I could never explain to you how cool it was. But I know some people recorded a lot, so you will see it in videos and stuff. Could do with a I should have took that canister and then that thing.
I'm still desperate for a knife. Thanks, it's good to be back.
Bro, chill.
Because I killed a guy, but he like, you know when they die on the staircase and you can't tap on them?
Chill, bro.
I have to chop him up.
Chill out.
Bro, what are you doing with my friend, bro?
Chill
What spawn
out.
did you get?
Berzina.
Okay. Is it open to the public? The festival thing? Yeah. You just like buy a ticket.
Found some stuff.
Nice.
I want to say I'm in all of it, but I need to check the sign. Please have a bag. Ooh.
Okay.
I really need a bag. A rack or a shotgun? I guess for me it's a rack. Hatchet would go nicely on a bag. I think that'll do. I would love this stuff too. I can't carry that. Oh, this is... Right. Just eat this. Bottle. Yeah, I'll take the bottle. I'll take the bottle. Nice. I could eat the potato too. Someone said take his t-shirt, but I think it's ruined. I'll have that. I'll have that. For now, is that damaged? Take that. Repair this. How's that? Cool. Put that there. Well, that'll do for now. Right. Go. I think that's enough. Shout at me if I forgot anything, but I'm pretty sure that's good for now. Something sharp, some food. No! Hang on. That'll do. Fill bottle. Forgot that's what they were doing. It basically killed 2 people, but they don't have a bag, so I've got too much stuff.
Too much stuff, not enough space. That's fine. I'm like, I want to get this body chopped up.
The fox and the rope. The fox. Yeah, I'm going to carry the fox. Did you just commit a well murder? Define well murder. But probably yes.
Well, good.
It was an accident, though. Sorry, Fox. I'm going to cut you up.
Merkin. Welcome in, Merkin. Found our channel last week. Welcome into the live stream. How's the weather in Prague? It was unbelievably hot. But from what you're saying, Italy was even worse. I can't even imagine. For me, the Prague was like 30 degrees, and that was uncomfortably hot.
Well, Prague was up and down as well. Like, some of the days were really hot, and some of them were not too bad. I know it was stormy yesterday, just as we were going.
Yeah, it was like storming. I was worried about my flight. Started this storm.
Grayzone. Yeah, we did share a tent with Stalker 2 devs, and also Grayzone Warfare devs were there camping in a separate tent next door, which was pretty cool. All really good guys and girls. Okay, right. This is where I need to lock in on my navigating. So what's the sun doing? That's just the coast, right? Down there. Can you talk about the trip? We can talk about the trip. You can ask... Everyone ask a question about the trip, and we'll rattle through some. We can't talk about some things, but we can talk about other things. So ask a question, and we can tell you if we can talk about it or not. Why Grayzone Warfare are they based in Prague? So all 3 of those companies are just local, I think. They're all based in Prague or in Czech Republic, Czechia. That's why those specific devs were there, I guess.
Jeez, I'm trying to blaze. Can't really carry it.
Unusual good food there. Very good food there. Even at the Post-apocalyptic festival, there was good food. I forgot the fox.
Oh,
No, the fox is here.
There wasn't much choice, but there was some incredible food. They did some real good burgers. One and on the last, oh my god, I found a knife. On the last day, I think they sort of, like the burger guy was being a bit creative with the burgers, and he was like, we had the cucumber and pineapple in the burger. It's actually so good.
Did Sarah have a large collection of batteries? Is that his in-game thing? Because I can tell you, Sarah is so talented and creative. There's nothing he can't do. He had like photography cameras. He was taking incredible photos of everyone. Like somehow a guitar spawns out of nowhere. He's playing the guitar. He's nothing that guy can't do. Can you tell us about the upcoming updates? No, we could direct you to a tweet, which is in the chat right about... Oh no, it's not going to work. There's a latest tweet on the DayZ Twitter. That's pretty much all we can direct you to right now. Favorite part of the trip? I enjoyed going to Tizzy. That was fun. I enjoyed the Post-apocalyptic festival a lot. And also just hanging out and meeting other content creators and just chilling out with a beer. They're probably my favorite things to do. Luckily, that's basically what we spent the entire time doing. But yeah, it was so surreal, but so it's one of them ones where you don't want it to end.
Time feel like it stood still. It definitely felt like we were at the festival place for a week, but actually it was only like 3 days.
You guys going to do a run with Amish? You're going to be playing with Sour and Running Mans? Yes, we made proper friends. When you spend an entire week, literally 24/7 with these people, I almost said apart from sleeping, but also sleeping with some of them, sleeping next to some of them at the festival thing. You feel like you've known them for ages. So yeah, we will definitely be playing some DayZ with him. Ish was amazing. He was so wholesome, so happy to be there. He was great vibes. Really good vibes. Who was the biggest lightweight? I don't know. What happens on the trip stays on the trip.
Yeah. Are we announcing anything today? No. Not today. But subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss anything.
Gunshots.
Amish, yeah, Amish was so lovely. It was so nice, like really high energy. A lot of fun to be around.
Yeah, really cool. And
Someone's chopped him up.
so surreal. I mean, I landed, and we'd obviously played with Ish once before, but like I shared a taxi from the airport to the hotel with Ish, having never met him before. And there were so many moments like that throughout the trip where it's like, how mad is this that all of a sudden we're all here in real life, just hanging out. I don't know. It's really cool. Really, really cool. So hopefully we made some proper lifelong friends. And you'll see us play DayZ with a lot of them.
Oh, got a player.
I haven't heard about Marks. Was he there? He was there But unfortunately, he had personal issues and had to leave the trip early, which was a shame. So, did you hear that strike?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Marks. Marks is a good friend of ours. Which streamers did we meet for the first time? So who did we meet for the first time? So obviously we met some people last year. People we met for the first time would be Mr. Gibbon, Trey2K. We met Ish for the first time. We met people like Ariana for the first time. Who else did we meet for the first time? We
Sounds sweet.
met Sour for the first time. Yeah. Yeah, the good group, and everyone got on really, really well.
Yeah, that gas zone sound, by the way, was Starry Sabor, where I am. That little mini Millie.
Okay, I'm close. I'm close. Did you find yourself?
Okay.
Yeah, I found myself along the way as well. Turns out I want to live in a post-apocalyptic
or die.
festival.
I've just killed the man.
With a rat?
Yeah.
I heard it.
Really? Okay, nice.
Is Trey as much of a troll in real life
so quick.
as in game? Yes, it's good fun.
Oh my god, he's got Mosin.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome.
How's Bean? Oh yeah, Bean. She's really good. She seems really big. Like after being away for a week, she seems really big, and I missed her a lot. But she actually ended up making friends with my sister's cat, so they're actually friends now. They spent a week together. So now we can do like cat play dates and stuff, I suppose.
I'm here at the gas.
Oh wow, okay. I'm in the town.
Okay, I'm coming down.
I'm in like the last house, probably.
It's not too shabby navigating.
That's pretty good. I'm surprised.
And I'm better off than I was before I died, I'm pretty sure. What we should do, who wants to see some photos of the trip? When we regroup, we can show you some photos. Does that sound good? Would you like to drop a like and see some photos of us? And it's like, it'd be like when your mate goes on holiday and shows you some photos and you couldn't care less. And you're like, oh yeah. Yeah, that looks nice. You can do that and we'll show you some photos of us. We just need a meet-up point. Have you looted your guy you killed?
My fella. I'm dropping a blaze. If that interests you. Too full. My inventory's too full.
Dropping a blaze.
Yep. Do you need a backpack?
Yeah, let me come down to you. Specifically, where are
Maybe
you?
you come down to me. So I'm in the town. Oh, I got a player.
It could be me. Hang on, don't shoot him.
Wait, you wearing red stripies?
Yeah.
Okay, turn around.
Oh yeah, I was about to come up there.
Whoa. Come in there. Hello, Faria. Welcome in. Guess you have guns and stuff. There's leather on the floor to patch your.
Yeah, I need a
Best.
bag, and then I need to take that, and then I need to repair. Leather on the floor. Why can I not see the leather on the floor?
In your bag. In your bag.
In my bag. Oh yeah. Right, we are back.
Hey. We didn't do any shooting this time, no.
There was like events like archery and airsoft stuff, but we were all just chilling out. drinking beers. We didn't get involved too much. I got an, yeah, I got one shot in that. Nice. Do you have a battery?
A battery? No. Yeah. What do you need it for?
Just to put in my scope, so I've got a chance. But what? Only if you're not using it.
Yeah, it's on the floor, loose.
That goes in there.
Got a
Any
rangefinder.
762 by 39 spare.
Yeah, on the floor.
Lovely.
Oh, did you use that lever up?
No. There you go.
I got one. In my pot. I do have a knife now.
Yeah, we'll do some more later
got-
streams for sure.
Got the whole cooking set up.
What kind of beer did they have? This, by the way, the system that they have in Prague, at least, is incredible. Like, you walk into a place and you go 10 beers, right? And no one's really that fussed about which beers. I think we had Staroye, Radagast's, Kozels, and probably a bunch of others. But they're so casual with how they do the bill, or the check, you could say. Literally, you drink, sometimes we'd have like, because they're such a big group, it might be like borderline 50 beers. And then as you leave, just go up and pay for the beers you have. It's a really casual system. But really, really cool. And yeah, we had our fair share of beers, put it that way. I'm just going to take my jumper off quick.
Okay. You have to make up for 2 weeks of streams. I mean, you had 2 videos.
It was a work
It
trip.
is good to be back.
We were
though.
working.
Yeah, we recorded obviously some new stuff too out there. Good guess, Kevcar. There's food in there, dog food in this pot. You should probably eat.
Well, I can go one further and do a bit of this.
Oh, very nice. And a potato.
Very tempted to not bring the blaze. Or I tell you what, I'm more tempted to not bring the rack. Put the rack in my bag or something.
Yeah, you could do that.
How big is a rack? Do a bit of that.
Be there. There's a lot of beer. That probably the most beer I've ever drank that whole week.
Potato. Get that up. That goes in there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Pilsner Urkel. Yes, that's all over the place too. Sure.
Yeah, loads of Pilsner.
What
We had a lot of good food.
we learned some Czech. Hello or hi is ahoy. You can say dobry den. It's like a greeting. You can say diki for thanks. You can say nastravi for
Nastravi.
cheers, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's what I remember. I'm sure we learned some more.
Oh, that's boiled.
Any human sausages? It's going to sound like a weird thing to say, but we went to a Kuru tribe's hideout, and they were cooking some sausages on a fire barrel, and I didn't ask them what was in it.
Very creepy, but those guys were so nice. And
That's the last time we saw
Place
Sarah.
was so
actually.
weird,
We didn't
right?
see Sarah after that.
that place was so weird that like I had to go to an apocalyptic petrol station in the compound, and I spoke to the guys, and I got my driver's license for theirs, which meant if I had a chance to, I could have driven a car there. They had like Mad Max style cars driving around, and there was a small chance I could have got to drive one, so I was hoping for that. But it also let me drive a bicycle, so I went back to the Kuru clan, and they had bicycles, and I just said, "Can I borrow a bicycle for a bit?" And they went, "Yeah." So for a while,
Oh, it's spooky
I was
game.
driving a bicycle around the apocalyptic place.
Yeah, it was incredible. What we'll do, maybe we'll go up to the trees and we'll show you some photos. Why? Oh, it's gonna thought you're boiling a scope then. Can't I just chuck that on air? How does it work? I'll have it on my blaze for a bit. Save you carrying it.
That saves me some space.
Where are them giggling maniacally? Yeah, they seem like they're having a blast, actually, those Kuru guys. And I quite liked them because they found all my jokes funny. At least I think that's what they were laughing at. But once again, that is a post-apocalyptic festival where people are choosing to roleplay as a Kuru cannibal tribe.
Okay.
All right. I need to eat all this food, actually. I'm red.
Pop it in your pocket.
I don't have space. What I'll do is I'll just do the old-fashioned... Oh, there you go. It's fine, actually. Welcome back, Ryan Jackson.
How many guns have you got? That work?
4.
Okay. Okay, you're fine. Bennett, hello. Whereabouts are you? What's the plan? We're in what's this town called? I'm terrible with names. Starry
Yeah.
something. We're trying to go to Tizzy, sort of head Tizzy direction because we went there in real life last week, so we want to go check it out. See what it's like.
Sorry, we're in Staroye, yeah? Right, okay.
Staroye, Sabor, whatever it's called.
I reckon we can show some photos.
Let's go uphill.
Let's get up and inland.
Yeah, this town's busy though. I killed 2 people in there while waiting for you.
And I killed another 2 along the way.
Nice, cheeky 4.
Quite like this gun.
What's that? CR.
Just to see it, just like having a decent gun with an actual scope.
Yeah, that priest's claw handy.
Would not be surprised if someone was here. DayZ are in the chat. Thanks for sending chat our way. Not a problem at all, DayZ. Thank you for inviting us on an unforgettable adventure. So yeah, once again, I'll send another link in the chat actually. DayZ did a tweet within the last hour, and you guys can go check it out. It's worth a look. It is worth a look. I never know who's behind this the account.
Behind the username.
But either way, thank you for an incredible week. In fact, we were just about to go through and show some photos, so stick around if you want. But yeah, hit the link in the chat. There's a new tweet, a mysterious tweet from DayZ. And if you do go over there, comment freshspawns sent us. Comment freshspawns
Yeah,
sent
thank you
us.
again, DayZ. What an unforgettable week. It was bloody brilliant.
It was a blur, it was very surreal, but it was incredible. Apparently we're running southwest, so...
Alright, let's sit here.
Okay, right. Who wants
Somewhere.
to see some photos?
I might go make some coffee while you go through our...
Yes, no way we're getting
photos
shot here, right?
from our holiday.
Okay.
Holiday photos coming up.
If I do this, you see that. And then if I press this, yes, you see that. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do them in order so that I don't forget which ones you've seen. So these are just some snaps from our week. We're quite bad at taking the photos, but I'll talk you through some of them. Here's a photo of everybody. This is on the day that we went to Tizzy, and this is on one of the massive concrete ramps. Can you see my cursor? Yeah, you can. Yeah, this is a day trip to Tizzy, and this is some of the group, or maybe the entire group that went to Tizzy. But tons of fun. We recorded with our proper cameras, us knocking about Tizzy. We'll make it into a proper video. But it was lovely weather, yeah. So, yeah, you've got Steve, you've got Geek FPS, you've got myself, you've got Jonathan, you've got Minder, Michael Doherty, who works for DayZ, so does Steve. You've got Amish Zed, you've got Lexi, you've got Mr. Gibbon, you've got Lady Adventure, you've got Ariana, you've got Wojciech, who was a press guy, you've got Sour there, you've got Trey through there, Scotty, and Holly Rex, which is really cool. Everyone's doing a DayZ emote. So that was cool. So yeah, you'll see a Tizzy video from us. What else have we got? Same group, no emotes. We have got. That was day one, first meal. We went to a little coffee shop. I won't name everyone in every photo, but you get the gist. So that was like meal one. We probably went out for. We basically ate every single meal together, breakfast, lunch, and dinners. So we spent like 24/7 with these people, and everyone was very, very nice. Who else have we got? More photos. That's in Prague main square in Old Town. If anyone knows anything about Prague, there's an astronomical clock. This is right next to the clock. Cullen, how long was our trip? We spent 5. So we went there on Monday. We went 5 days in Prague. One of those days in Tizzy, and then we went 3 extra days in a post-apocalyptic festival, which is pretty cool. There's a video of that in a minute. We got Pedlos. I had a double espresso with Bailey's. No, I can already tell you that I did not. Cullen, thank you very much for the Tier 1 membership. We went to Pedlos one day. There's a building here. I don't know if you can see it in the background. There's a lot of stuff around Prague where they say it inspired DayZ locations. And this one here, people say it inspired like the Livonia prison buildings. We didn't get good photos of it, but yeah, that's Prague Castle. And so we went up there a couple of times, and there's an incredible view from up there. What else have we got? More photos of people. Probably guess who's who. Lexi and Holly's first time. They didn't come last year, if that's what you mean. There's the whole group. That should have everyone in it, I think. There's me. There's John. And then you've got all the sort of dev team, the creators of all the cool stuff you've seen in game. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty much everyone who went, I would imagine. Unless there might be 1 or 2 people that weren't there. I'm not going to point everyone out in every photo, but I'll let you work out who's who.
Hello.
Hello. And then, what else have we got? Oh, this was at the Post-apocalyptic festival, which I think Minder took this photo. I think it's maybe the best photo just to sum up the vibe of this place. It was like nothing you could have nothing I've ever experienced before. It was incredible. Did you ever get a night to yourself, just the boys? No. We did everything, really. I tried to make an effort to say yes to every adventure, which led to a few late nights. So yeah, this like everyone was in costume at this place, and it was like Mad Max Thunderdome. And there was fights in these arenas, there was performances, there was fire shows. It was really, really cool. In fact, there's a... Hang on, let me try and do it in order. It's just a video I've got. The sort of stuff that happens. Which is cool, but it's basically a full civilization. There was shops, there was casinos, it was a full civilization. I think I've got some videos of like, this is one of the big buildings in Tizzy, which we were exploring. We've got loads of better stuff on our camera. We've not uploaded any camera footage or photos yet. This is just stuff off my phone. That's one of the Tizzy buildings in real life. What else have we got? More Tizzy stuff. Some of these that look like assets from Sakau. But I'm sure over the next week there'll be tons of videos and photos being posted from everybody. But yeah, that's basically it in terms of what we have ready to show you now. But it was a lot of fun, put it that way. It was a lot of fun.
Insane. And yeah, we're very lucky to be in a position where we get invited to Prague by DayZ. And it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you so much for subscribing to our channel and keeping us company on these live streams. And here's to some, hopefully we'll get do some more cool stuff in the future. DayZ stuff and real life stuff.
Yes.
And,
what we showed you
we're all
there.
here.
What we showed you there was probably like 5 to 10% of what we got up to. And there's other people, so make sure to check out everyone else who went, because some of them covered a lot more than us. And
yeah, it was wild. It's so hard to explain how cool the festival thing was. Like, for example, one day we're just hanging out, we stumbled into a random shack, and it was like a board game and card shack, and they were like, sit down, play whatever do you want to play, and then we just played Uno for like an hour.
Yeah, it's really cool. All right, now we've got to work out where we are.
Drink some drink.
So we were just at Staroye, and then we left. What time of day is it?
Early-ish.
Okay.
Morning.
Let's just see if we can see something and work it out from there. Oh, we'll have it, yeah. What's the temperature like? Pretty hot.
Straight out video game. Yeah, it felt like so much like a video game. It was just really cool.
What loot did we find in Tizzy? It's been picked clean by years and years of urban explorers, so lots of cool buildings, but not lots of loot. The loot hasn't respawned, put it that way.
Yeah, it's bugged. Lax didn't go this year, sadly. I think it's very far for him to travel. But we missed him. Definitely. And you're on it with the navigating?
No, I'm trying to work out where we are exactly, and then I can be on it.
That's sad. I just got on my phone and opened Google Maps to try and find out where we are.
Yeah, well, that worked about a week ago. Okay. Do you want to go off the basis that is...
Well, I can see the military base over there. So, what's that over there? You got a scope? There's a town over there. Oh, I have a Mosin if you have any Mosin ammo. Well.
Hang on.
Chernarus map.
Now I see it. So you don't recognize it, but I see it.
Oh, we're in Staroye, and we've gone up the hill. Okay. So we're looking north, I think.
We're in Staroye, we've gone up the hill. You want to just follow the road? follow the road, and then every town we come to, we can solidify exactly where we are.
The road, the road we're on now.
Behind you takes you to... So if we want to go Novi, we'll go this way. Let's do that. Does that add up in your head?
All right. Does this go to Goglovo? Is that right?
I don't know, but I'm guessing whatever the next street sign is, we'll know exactly where we are.
You love this map. It's all I've been playing lately. It feels good. We played it a few more times, like recently. We hadn't played it in months, but yeah, it feels good to be back on it. It's definitely like one of the most adventure maps.
Where did you get
Where do we get our costumes? That's a good question. In fact, did we post a photo of our costumes?
On the Discord, we did.
So
Basically,
I basically brought nothing. You were quite prepared. You brought some stuff. So what did you bring?
I just bought like some military, what do you call them, overalls, jumpsuit thing. I just roughed it up. But they provided so much costume stuff that I think they probably provide it so that people don't stick out like a sore thumb. They want it to look very authentic. So they have a costume department there that helps. I'm sure if they saw someone walking around that didn't look good enough, they might go, "Hi, can we help you with your costume?" So they made everyone look really good.
They had a costume and makeup department. I'll post another photo now in a general chat of me and George in our costumes, so you can see.
But there was costume competitions and stuff, and some people had incredible costumes.
So if you go in the Discord now, you'll see a photo of me and George in our costumes. Oh.
Didn't take your ghillie suits. We did not. Would have been very hot.
No. We didn't go to the shooting range, again, but we will. Definitely will.
I got that a lot, Bertha. This is official Chernarus. Have we done live roleplay before?
Have we done roleplay?
To be clear, you didn't have to roleplay. You didn't have to. Some people did. Like, they took it really... they'd have, like, sort of characters or, like, backstories. But you definitely didn't have to. And we didn't. But, we met some cool people who were roleplaying. So, it was a really cool place. Everyone there was just super chilled and super nice.
They were lovely, yeah. Even though we were like the only English people there, they all spoke a bit of English, so they're very nice.
But no, I've never done.
You have so much fun. We will have fun at a shooting range. You know, so close to going to. We literally on the last day we called up a place, and even ordered the Uber. But we didn't have time. We didn't make it in time, basically, because we had to catch a plane.
Welcome back, vaguely. Thank you, Shutter.
We weren't Grog and Barnolds. No. Someone might have been murdered if Grog and Barnold showed up.
Right, I'm just going to lock in my navigation here.
I'm hoping this is glug. Oh.
So we are in Goglovo.
Sweet.
We need to continue going all the way through to Novi.
You want to have a rummage? Speed rummage?
Oh, well, I've got no food, so I guess we need to, really. But what did we miss? Well, we went away and went on a trip What happened while we were away? What have you guys been up to? What have you, how have you spent the last week? Been playing DayZ. Anything happening in the DayZ world? Let us know what we missed. I haven't sat at my computer for about 2 weeks.
Found another Mosin. 2 can openers. Someone must have dropped this.
It was super boring.
Super boring. Sorry to hear that. Any new games come out as well? Did we miss any new games?
There's a
We've been so off the
Pioneer
grid.
demo, which looks really cool.
Spent a lot of time fishing with the boys. Very nice.
Woohoo, Sal's in the chat. We're just talking about you. It was a pleasure hanging out with you too, and we will meet again, and we'll have to play some DayZ together. Whenever you're up for it.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're saying nice things about you. Only nice things. It's actually very, very nice to meet you. And we're saying actually how lovely you are.
And how
Really nice
talented you are. And
do you need it?
let us know when the photos are uploaded, and I want to check out some of your snaps. I've drifted along the road a little bit further.
Okay.
Mainly just looking for food, but we can always pull over and fish.
Chad watched some of our older videos whilst we were away. We've got quite the backlog.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, it depends how old you're talking. Yeah, some of the old stuff's pretty terrible.
Human Launch got a new job, going to be building racing motors for boats. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed.
That is cool. Sam was going to have everything uploaded to a drive today. Nice. Awesome.
Very nice. Hey, we showed... I'm red food, by the way. We showed some of the photos, but we didn't take enough. I feel like that's my biggest regret, is not documenting enough stuff. But luckily, other people did. So Sal was one of them. Did you say you got no food?
I cooked some fox steak right now, if you need it.
I think I do. How much have you drifted? Because I'm in a house now with a hatchet. Shall I just get it?
You've left town, yeah?
Drifted, and I'm in a greenhouse down to the left of the road.
Yeah, I'm here. Coming up to the house now.
Okay, right. I'll do a fire in here.
But yeah, it almost feels like surreal, especially now being back at the PC. You're back into streaming. It's like it never happened in a way. It was so weird and crazy, the experience, that it feels so surreal to be back.
Well, it was a
PC
blur.
streaming.
It felt like the longest week ever, but at the same time, it was all a blur, which is probably the best way of putting it. Do you have you say you have a fire starter? I can make one if not.
No.
Okay, got it.
Don't think so. I got some more bullets for you. One more.
Nice.
Oh, I have a canister, but we can do a fire.
In which case, I need the loco.
Countdown to the first touching grass video now.
Thank you very much, by the way, for 2 years. And
2 years. Thanks.
yeah, now we're back. Now we're back
Double.
from double. Thank you for double dipping. Now we're back from Prague. We can lock in and get those videos sorted. So thank you very much for the double.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated with all that stuff. Stay tuned for the real life touching grass content. You watched a lot of Jinxie. I see people watching a lot of Muller. You didn't have much to watch gaming wise on YouTube. Ah, well. Maybe you were more productive than last week while we were away then.
Nice.
Tolico is cool. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is. I'll give it to him. Okay, right. That's cooking. Lovely stuff. And we are on track.
What's the plan for today? Well, since we went to Tizzy last week in real life, we thought we'd sort of head that direction, see if we can make it to Tizzy today.
Yes.
I was talking about playing mini golf with Holly, Lexi, and mine. I got to see. Oh yeah, so Holly lives. Oh, hang on.
Robo jump.
So many tabs open.
It's been a while since we heard from Robo Jam.
Sorry, yeah. So Holly live streamed us playing mini golf, and actually it was 2v2, me and Minder versus the girls, and we absolutely destroyed them.
Did Minder tell you that he's a big golf guy?
Yeah. So I was quite happy to have him on my team. He was quite into it.
Burnt a couple of those potatoes. Don't know how, actually.
Oh, okay. I like Robo John's not gone anywhere. Don't worry, he's still here. They didn't leave Robo John in Prague. Nope.
We could pocket this, could we? I sort of can. I can carry it.
What do you need to carry? The fox stick.
Just the one steak, yeah. Welcome in, right. If anyone's tuning in late, we started relatively early this morning. We got some photos from the trip, which we're showing every so often. So if ever you want to see some photos from the trip, we can bring them up. If you have any questions about the trip, we can answer them. Some of them. We got a cooking stand.
Cheese right? I do, yeah, but I don't actually need it.
Red food? I mean, I'm scraping by in the food department.
Well, I've got one more can. One more steak. I've got 2 cans of food you can have.
I should probably
2
just
cans,
eat them all to get me off
2
of it.
cans of drink, I mean.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, I'm gonna join it now.
Yep.
Can, meat.
Any classic Czech foods that you loved? So, funny enough, we didn't go to a very. I'll tell you what. Actually, I don't know if Sal's still knocking about, but he had a recommendation for like an authentic Czech restaurant that he went to before, because he's been a few times, which we never made it to. But for the most part, we sort of ate at like Italians or dumpling places. We didn't go to like an authentic place. However, there was one day where there was a buffet and they had some like goulash and stuff. The other thing that they do, which we didn't get, which we walked past a few times, is they're called chimney cakes. They're like waffle things in the shape of a chimney, full of like ice cream and chocolate. When I got back, I watched a video that was like top 10 things to do in Prague, and that was on there, which we never did.
You watched that when you got back?
Yeah, and just to see, well, not deliberately, but it popped up, and it was just, I wanted to see how many of them we did.
There was one thing someone recommended, the Klobasnek, which was like the sausage roll. I didn't get a chance to get one of those, sadly. But really, we tried lots of fun foods, but it was more like Asian and like just other stuff. I had a bloody good quesadilla, but not Czech food, really. I think just staple Czech food, I think, is like meat and potatoes, stuff like that, like hearty food.
Yeah.
Like stews.
Right, now the question is, do we want to go around this or through it? Because you've got 2 towns, we either run past or through. We could make up for lost time by going around them, or we go
Let's just
through
hit the
them.
main spots. PD, hunting shop, and then move on.
Did you see Prague Zoo? No, we were fairly close to it where we stayed, and I also saw a video that there's like a cool, what do you call it, ski lift thing in Prague Zoo. If we had more time, we would have done. But we did spend a lot of our time eating and drinking and wandering around. We went to it's called an alchemist dungeon place.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was so cool.
Basically a very, very old building in Prague, which was used, has like a secret underground tunnels, and it was used way back by like, I don't even know what the right words is, like alchemists or I'm not going to do it justice.
Like skooma dealers. But basically, it was the original. It was an actual underground, like underneath someone's shop. It was an actual like apothecary place where they used to make healing potions, etc. Life, this potion will make you live longer. The elixir of life, for example, was one of the things that they were brewing down there. And they had to have it in a secret basement because obviously it's like illegal. It's like people would think you're doing witchcraft and stuff, and back then that would get you killed. So it was really, really cool. Really cool. It was like the original concrete secret tunnels. They had like tunnels to like the Prague castle back then. They're sealed off now because it's like it got flooded and stuff. Well,
What I might
love
do,
that sort of stuff.
I might just start looking through my phone and chuck in photos into general chat, because it's good to remind you what we did. And I have got one photo of that.
Yeah. There's a lot of symbolism and things in there. Look, like they liked crocodiles and lizards. I think like,
Who doesn't?
I mean, it was like meaningful. The crocodile meant something to them. I can't remember what it was.
That's so in I'm going to put more in general chat. That one that just dropped is the only photo I took of that place, and that bookshelf has a hidden door in it. So that was there. What else have we got? We've got a photo of when we were in the. Let me get inside. We were at the Post-apocalyptic festival. We did battleships shots. We've got a photo of that. So there's battleship shots. Basically, you play battleships, and if they sink your battleship or get a hit, you have to down a shot. Which is good fun.
I won that.
We talked about it a little bit earlier. This is when we went to the armor offices and they did motion capture. There's a big room where they were doing motion capture for vaulting animations. So there was a guy who was running in a mocap suit.
Oh, hang on, George.
I've not touched anything.
Yeah, hang on. It might be down. It's lagging out.
Twitch? Is anyone on
Refresh.
Twitch?
Wait, refresh. They can't hear us. Refresh.
Well, refreshing might not work on YouTube because it might end up being a second.
No, it's not working.